Hey, welcome all to Raven's Call Hollow. I'm finally getting to my Wednesday binders while I've got a quick minute. So I have my revolving funds, which is, I put money into it weekly, but it's also subject to lose money weekly because it holds things for like school and work and my kids' allowance. They do get an allowance weekly. And then I have this one, which is I have two different collabs in here. And I have the Love is in the Air collab. And then I have, let me get my sticky note off there, the We're Better Together collab. And there are a lot of wonderful ladies in these. Oh, okay. I had to see what that was. And then I have each of these are set up to be their own envelope. So I didn't have to wait for more envelopes to come in for that. But I'm going to go ahead and do my revolving binder first. So that way I can get the necessities out of the way. And then I did some last minute additions to this one, so set that aside. And then I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 80, and 100. And 100 goes into this weekly. Now I was doing it 200 every 2 weeks, because that's when my husband gets paid. So, and then I have my little cheat sheet, because I had to break it all down to weekly, because I'm going to try to start keeping better track of it, rather than throw it in here and grab from it when needed. So, this one is for summer road snacks. This is one of the envelopes that has A5 challenges that I do on Friday. I'll get it right. And I emptied out a lot of these envelopes at the beginning of the year so I could start fresh. And I put all that was in it into the bank because, let's see, this one's back to school. So 10 of this is school supplies and 15 of this is for school clothes, because I have boys and they grow like weeds. Like, we're halfway through the school year and I'm already having to get more clothes. So this one is uniform needs, if you can't tell, the camo for my husband's uniform, and it gets one of, you know, I don't know why I'm sitting here trying to shuffle through it. I have a tray. It don't make no sense. Alright, it has a 10 weekly for uniform alterations, or if he needs to get new patches, sizes, all that. This one is for car maintenance, and it gets 5. Because, you know, the whole tailgate. I made these envelopes myself, like, forever ago. This one is for celebrations, essentially for like birthdays and stuff. So our middle child has a January birthday. Of course, middle of winter, it's kind of hard to go out and do anything. So we take them to either bowling or the trampoline park or the movies. Like, he gets to pick. Like, each of our kids, we've decided, instead of doing big birthday parties, because 9 times out of 10, nobody shows up. So we do, they get to pick what's for dinner that night. The following weekend, they pick an activity that we go out and do. And then the one main gift that they get from us as parents is their PlayStation Plus, which we do the annual pass. And then that's something that they get to look forward to. This one is allowances, and it gets, oh, hold on, that's 30, I must have ran out of 10s from my change. It's fine. So 20, 35. The youngest is 7, so he only gets 5 a week. The middle child just turned 10, so he gets 10. And our oldest, who has a few more responsibilities around the house, gets 20 a week. But that's because he's expected to do more, not just accept the allowance. And then this is my husband's birthday and then my birthday, which the tattoo funds from the A5 go into that. Vehicles, that goes towards like the actual vehicle payment. So if we finish a challenge for vehicle payment or debt, like I can't really call it debt, but I can at the same time, then it goes into there until I can make the extra payment. This one is for the PlayStation Plus annuals for their birthdays. Like you can see here, I add $10 per paycheck, which I've been doing it, like I said, by paycheck, but I'm going to start doing it by week. And then our middle child's birthday, I pulled 90 out. I go to Costco and I grab the 4-pack of PlayStation Plus gift cards, because then it's $100, but I only pay 90. So it saves us a little bit on top of the savings for the annual. Okay, anyway, I'm explaining things again. But one of the responsibilities our oldest son has, he has a cell phone, and he's 12, so we can't expect him to do a whole lot, like a whole phone bill. But his phone itself costs $5, not including the line. And then his PlayStation Plus, the one that we get them for their birthday is the like bare minimum. I think it's called Essential. And he chose to upgrade his, but that requires him to pay an extra $7 a month. And since we paid for the year, he pays it to me essentially. I say essentially a lot, I'm sorry. But then I save that up and then I put it towards next year's, and it just revolves. Oh, I didn't put my cheat sheet back in here. Hold on. Okay, no, that's not. I'll do it later. It's fine. It's fine. I want to get into the fun part. So, this is the little cards. I did clip them by creator, but then I forgot to mark which stack was from each creator. But we have Divine Savings Co., Save with Glow, Diamond Budgets, and North Country Cash Queen. And I'm going to pick 2 at random. It would be easier, it would be more random if I had put the same clip on them. Okay, so we're going to do these 2 today, and then next week I'll do these 2. And then after that we'll random it again. So, there's that. Let's set those aside. I didn't get the money out for this, you guys. I'm scattered again. Set that one back there for a minute, because that goes to the other collab. I've got 7 here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I have 7 here, and then I have 2 ones back there in case I get one of those times 2s. I would like to pick at least 2 matches per play on this. Whee! Oh, I fell over. Slide them around. Let's see. Got Eve. Nope. Oh. I think it was this one. There we go. There's 4, 3. That's a 7. Okay, well. That was a quick round, wasn't it? That was the whole 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's fine. Sometimes it just goes that way, huh? anytime I can, I will up this one. So when I did the calculations for them all, 7 is the bare minimum that I'm willing to go per week on this one, because I would like to use the savings from this specific collab to go with our summer vacation trip, because we want to do a full, I can't say a full day, but at least a good 3 or 4 hours at Dave & Buster's. And with 3 kids, we all know that can get expensive. Okay, well, yay, that was I'm sorry, a little anticlimactic. I didn't think that I would get a 7 right off the bat. But it's okay. Let me see if I can fit one of these on here. And then I'll leave it up like that. So I know that that's the one that needs separated back out. And then I already pulled this out. And this one we're going to do, let me move this back here. Let's see. I'm going to pull a dice. I don't want to do the 5s this time, so we'll just go ahead and leave it at the 4-sided. We're doing a 2 on this one. So I'll fill in that bubble. And then I'm going to try to do one over in the fronts, and then go to do the backs. That way everybody gets a little love, hopefully. Instead of doing one creator for a full month, which I saw, I can't remember who it was I saw do that, but like I thought that was a really good idea. But I decided I would rather do a little bit for everybody. Ooh, that one's going to be 4, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I counted this money. It's supposed to be 15. And it is also the bare minimum that I will be putting into this binder every week. If I can find extra, I will throw in with it. Okay, yeah, cool. We're running away. 2. Alright, there's some 2s on that one, so that's cool. I have 3 left. Roll a d6 if you get an even number, draw an X. If you get an odd, draw an O. Additional savings if X's win. Okay, so ain't nothing winning right away. D6. Oh, it's right on top. How about that? Why'd I do that? Come back out. Oh, because I've only got 3. 3. I need a pen. Oh, I want to use my new one. So we're going to do 1 and 2. Okay, what was that? 3. So the first one will be evens X, odd O. So odd. There's an O. What do you say we roll one more and hope for an X? Oh. Yay. Odd. That's an X. X. Alright, well that was all of it. We made it to envelope 7. So that's cool. Yay. Alright, we'll go back through these real quick. So, Love is in the Air. Ain't that a cute little dashboard? Hosted by Windmill Ridge Budgets and More. I will get it right. So we got 2 in this one. Move that out of the way. I want to do this in blue. I like to color, but I'm slow at it, so I tend to not do it very often. I will try to go fast so y'all don't have to watch me do it. Put that in there, and then these go in here. There's 2. This one had 2. So I'm gonna grab that red, I think. Grab the red. Because we technically rolled for it, right? Oh, wait. I didn't. Let's see. This one is Windmill Ridge Budgets for number 1. Floating Funds for number 2. Number 3 is Punky Pennies. It's a cute little robot. It also got 2. How did we end up with so many 2s in a row? There we go. My hearts are wonky, but they're still made with love, right? This one got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna poke that in there. And this is from Budget by Camilla. Let's see, we're gonna do this corner here. I may fill that in the rest of the way. I don't know how I like it yet. Self-Love Challenge. Roll and save. Enter amounts on each heart. Did I skip this one? Oh no. I think I skipped it. I'm sorry. This one's by Treasured Lifestyle. We'll have to make for sure that we get this one next week. Might start with it and then skip to 8. I might do that. I'll make a note. Because I want everybody to get a little bit here. And I may have to up the amount that I bring. It's a cute challenge. Level up. I deserve peace. No guilt. Yeah, well, I do have a little bit of guilt right now because I'm sorry. This one got 2. So we're going to take a red, mark off the first 2 here. There we go. I'll set that there for a minute. And then our tic-tac-toe got 3. The X's and O's. This one printed out a tad bit smaller. And I didn't have the heart to waste the paper or the ink. And I didn't realize it was smaller till after I had already cut it. And then we have this one. Get my hair out of the way. Oh. Annie's Little Savings. I was about to say, I don't remember. Audette's Budgeting in Life. Alright. Sorry about that. I got caught up in marking stuff off. This one is... Oh no. It doesn't say. I'll have to write it on there. Alright. By next week I'll have it wrote on there so we'll know. Cat Lady Budgets. We have Saving with Ashley Corella. And if I pronounced that wrong, I'm so very sorry. And this one is